1978, we go back to a memory of mine where I first was captivated by a ballad. It's as simple as this. Suzi Quatro got together with the former lead singer of the band Smokey, and they came up with Stumbling In. It was wrote by Mike Chapman and Nicky Chinn. And Chris Norman was that man from Smokey. And together they came, performed, and blew me away when I first was slowly but surely getting into music, understanding what music was about. Being such a young boy, to have a program on television, and it was called Top of the Pops in England, and they just played every week the top music in England on a program and featured some of the bands, the top 10. And I have to say, when this came on, I just thought, wow, this is amazing. It really, really got me appreciating music. Now, originally released as a standalone single, it was later added to some editions of the Quatro album, If You Knew Suzi. It was Norman's first single as a solo artist from his band Smokey. The writing team of Mike and Nicky were in Dusseldorf, and as Suzi says, Chapman recounted Suzi was playing bass, Chris was there with his arms around her, and they were singing into a mic. And he thought, what a fantastic duo they'd make, singing, because they looked so great together. The next day, he was in the studio with Suzi, and during the break came up with the line, Our Love Is Alive. Looking at Suzi, he said, what about this with you and Chris? Wouldn't it be great? And she said, wow, yes, fantastic. Went on to be written, and it charted in the Billboard 100 in '79. The song was Quatro's only US top 40 hit, and Norman's lone US charting effort, apart from his time with the band Smokey, where they charted 3 times while Norman was still a member. In the UK, the song was also Norman's only chart hit as a solo artist, and the disc hit the song listing on November 78 and peaked at number 41 with 8 weeks on the chart. It reached number 11 in Canada, went on to the Canadian Adult Contemporary chart, doing really well for them. And more recently, in 21, the song was used in the Paul Thomas Anderson film Licorice Pizza. A year later, in 2022, it came back again, the song Stumbling In, on the Netflix drama Dahmer Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story. A song that never goes away, simply because it had 2 icons from the 70s singing it, and deservingly so, known as legends in their own right musically. That is why this song will always keep emerging, keep emerging. It is a song about the early stages of a love affair, and the way that Suzi and Norman sung this song for everyone to enjoy. You have to give them where credit's due. There were so many rumors thinking, oh, these two are in love, oh my God, you could see it in their eyes when they were singing it. But they were just musically having fun, everybody. You judge for yourself, as we all reminisce, well, okay, I reminisce, on Suzi and Norman singing one of my favorite all-time ballad soft rocks songs that I still to this day savor.
So we begin, foolishly laying our hearts on the table, stumbling in. Our love is a flame, burning within. Now and then, firelight will catch us, stumbling in. Wherever you go, is alive. And so we begin. Foolishly laying our hearts on the table, stumbling in. Our love is a flame, burning within. Now and then, firelight will catch us, stumbling in. Stumbling in. Stumbling in. Foolishly laying our hearts on the table, stumbling in. Ah, stumbling in. Stumbling in. Now and then, firelight will catch us, stumbling in. Oh, stumbling in. I'm stumbling in. Foolishly laying our hearts on the table, stumbling in. Oh, stumbling in. Ah, stumbling in. I'm stumbling in. People stumbling in. Now and then, firelight will catch us, stumbling in.
Well, I hope everybody enjoyed my 1978 memory of a ballad rock that really got me into rock music, I have to say, and also appreciating ballads in a very different way. Stumbling In, as I said, by Chris Norman and Susie, was a song about a love affair, describing blindly falling in love. They act recklessly, the hearts on the table, following their emotions, they say. They're aware of the risks and the possibility of getting hurt, yet they continue to pursue their passion. Now in the chorus, the song repeats the phrase, our love is alive and so we begin. For me, emphasizing the beginning of the relationship. They're describing the intensity of their feelings for each other throughout the song and comparing their love to a burning flame that occasionally catches fire. The line, whatever it takes, baby, I'll do it for you, shows their willingness to do whatever they can to keep their love alive. Now in the song, it also emphasizes the idea that love can be unexpected and can happen to anyone, as evidenced by this line. You were so young, and I was so free. And now you can understand why I was never a singer. Now the two singers themselves, they come from different backgrounds and experiences, yet they're drawn to these lyrics. That's why they've sung them so harmoniously together, because they were very young at the time. They were free. Norman was so sought after. You have no idea. Those cheekbones, that structured, chiseled face of his, had fans, male and female, tripping themselves over, vying to get near this guy. Plus he was in and led a very successful band called Smokey. Susie, the American singer, was also young, also beautiful. Her hairstyle was copied by millions. People often talk about in those or around that period of time hairstyles. You think of Simon Le Bon in Duran Duran. You think of acting Farrah Fawcett Major, the female in Charlie's Angels. But Susie's hairstyle was so copied and so envied by those who could copy it well. Overall, Stumbling In is a song that celebrates the recklessness of the era, the period, and their youthfulness. An exciting feeling of falling in love for the first time and just seeing where it took them. And well, song-wise, Stumbling In took them to the very top of the charts, and deservingly so. I'm just glad I shared this memory of Susie and Norman for you. Still looking well, still performing today, good to see, and still looking great. And pulling in the crowds for different reasons now. Simply from being iconic to being legendary. That's why people go to listen to both of them in solo concerts, because they are. And they'll always continue to be musically, in my eyes. Thank you for listening. Take care for now. Bye-bye.